Got that. All right. Good morning, everybody. Let me turn on the camera and share the screen here. Sorry, I'm a few seconds late. Just getting everything ready this morning. Good morning. Good morning and good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I apologize. I'm a few minutes late today. I was just getting everything ready for you so we would have a nice session and have something to work with. Let me say hello to everybody and we will begin. Got a lot of people already coming in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We got Arnulfo, we got Devin, we got Stacy, we got Bill, we got CJ, we got JB, Anukumar, David, Helen, Brian. Good morning. Good morning, Brian. Richard, Lawrence, Robert, Mark, David, Dave, Tim, Stacy, Art, Clay, Sherman, Lydia, Wade, Thomas, Penny. Good morning, Penny. Timothy, Doris, Javad, Dave, Dr. Serena. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hope you're feeling better. Stephen of Shin, Rosalind, Samson, Rebecca, Raj, Peter. Good morning, Peter. Is this a on week or an off week for you? Jeff, Christian, Ed, Pat, Graham, Kirk, Illinois grain farmers in the house. Stephen, Harold, Ivano, Piet Brock, Giothi, Stan, Edgar, Charlie, Steve, Delbert, Dave, Andre, Spider Monkey. Folks, Spider Monkey is in the house. I love that. Some of these names are priceless. Stephen, William, Cam. Hey, Cam. Good morning to you. What's on the agenda on Customer Service Live today? Blair, Santiago, Lewis, Henry, Jody, Moondog is in the house. Look at that. Moondog, Liberty, Harry, Dave, John, Dom, Ricky, Frank, James, Dave, Ralph, Duzzy, Doug, Delroy. We got Robert, Kyong, William. Good morning, William. Mark, Dr. Serena. Look at that. 200 people. Genevieve, Charlie, Clyde, Robert, Naples fan, Angie. Good morning, Angie. Deanna, Scotty, Joy, Ray, Nathan, Naples fan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody is doing great. Let me put some goodies on here. I will be giving you my top stocks today at 2 p.m. We have a class at 2 p.m. today. Here's a link for that. I have VIP room today at noon, and I'll be going through all the FANG stocks. I'll be doing my technical analysis of 20 major sectors and FANG stocks and giving you another earnings update. I think today's a great time for that, especially in light of everything. Yeah, Carlos, good morning and happy hump day to you too. Happy hump day to you too. Let me give you a link for Customer Service Live while I have you here. And don't forget Customer Service Live, folks. All right. All right. We almost have 300 people here, so I'm going to give you a one-time statement. If you are here, please make sure to go to your gearbox at the bottom right of your YouTube channel and make sure you're at 1080p. If you're not at 1080p, you're not really watching this at a really good quality, and you may not see some of the nuances that I'm going to be putting on here. Yeah, Garmin down quite a bit. So be careful. Be really, really, really careful here. Okay, be careful. Put this at 1080p so you'll be able to see everything. And also, while you're there, please give us a thumbs up. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And it's right below it. And just do it one time because if you do it more than once, it'll just delete it. It'll just negate it. All right, let's talk about the markets today. All right. Let's talk about the markets today. As you can see here, the Nasdaq is down 120 points. The Dow is up 35. I wouldn't really be putting too much faith into the Dow right now because the Nasdaq, the S&P is down about 20 points. Now, we do have quite a bit of earnings and things on the agenda today, folks. We have a lot of things going on, okay? First of all, we have to, the market has to interpret these into its price action, the earnings from yesterday. And you've got a lot to unpack here. You got Visa, Starbucks, UPS, Spotify, General Motors, Coca-Cola, PayPal. These are major stocks. So the market has to fully assimilate these, okay? Then the market has to be really careful because we got Microsoft, Meta, Hood, Qualcomm, and Caterpillar out. So yeah, General Motors, things are not looking that fantastic right now. They are not looking that fantastic right now. Moreover, we have personal income and outlays at 10 a.m. Now, this is a report that's usually on at Friday morning. I don't know why they're doing this today, but this is the report we usually get right here, the employment situation. But we're getting the employment situation today. And these are the numbers we want to pay attention to. This is a market moving report. I'm going to say this again. This is a market moving report. So you got to take these numbers seriously. By the way, look at personal income, personal PC price index. They're looking for the number to go lower. PC price index year over year. They're looking for the number to go lower. Any number lower than this number, any number lower than this number would be a step in the right direction. Okay. So we just want to be below these numbers. Then the Fed can say with a straight face, what we're doing is working. Okay. Before that, you have ADP at 8:15 in just a few minutes, which is going to reflect on the employment situation and on these reports. I don't even know what the point of having the ADP report if you're having this report the same day. And then you have GDP. All right. You have personal consumption expenditures. And I'm looking for this number to go lower. All right. I'm looking for consumption expenditures to go lower. Okay. So we have a lot to unpack this morning. Please do not do anything before 10 a.m. because you really won't know what's going on before this report comes out. It's a major, major report. It's a major, major, major report. Okay. We also have bond auctions and announcements. But anyway, the big reports are going to be the GDP and the personal income and outlay at 10 o'clock. This is the first time I remembered coming out earlier. But again, we're looking for the number to be lower. Okay. Good morning, Julio. Good morning to you. Good morning. I think maybe that's why the Dow is up because of Caterpillar, Cam. I honestly don't really see much of a reason for it being up. Moreover, so let's talk a little bit about what's on the table right now. The bond market's doing exceptionally well. The bond market got us past this, which means sentiment is turning a little bit better right now. We're moving out of this depression area. We still have a chance for a recession, but this is positive. This is positive. We need to get past the 200-day moving average. Once we do, I think the Russell will start leading, but we're not there yet. Okay. Good morning, Eagle Beagle. Good morning, Richard. Good morning. Busy daycare, huh? We got it. We got to help you make more money so you can retire your wife and then you could start doing this full time. Good morning, Ronaldo. Good morning, Scuba Chris. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, and good morning, James. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So this is looking really good. I like what I'm seeing on the bond market. Gold is still stuck in this range, as you could see. We don't have anything with gold. And I think gold is waiting for today's news, and also the bond market is holding on steady. What about the US dollar? What is the US dollar doing? It's doing nothing. We're all in a hurry up and wait mode. What about crude oil? Crude oil continues moving lower. That's not good, folks. It's not good. We don't want to see crude oil moving lower right now. Crude oil moving lower is not a good sign right now. But if we can just stay at this area and not break down again, that would be good. But this is us losing confidence in global economy right here. All right. This is not that great. How about China? What's China doing right now? China is still in a wait and see mode. Still in a wait and see mode. Hey, Julian. Hey, Isaac. Hey, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Kirk, good morning. Rich, good morning. Beef, good morning. Good morning. So very little directional bias from global markets. very little directional bias from the US dollar, very little directional bias from gold. The world is waiting. The world is in a wait and see mode, but at least the bond market is moving higher. This is positive. This is positive. Joyce says China drops 125% tariffs on U.S. imports. Major shift in ongoing U.S.-China trade conflict unfolds Tuesday as Beijing waived steep tariffs. Yeah, they're still playing their game. But how's the market reacting to that? Not that great. Not that great. Um, so as of right now, we are in a wait and see mode. We are in a wait and see global mode, but I like what I'm seeing from the US market. I like the fact that the bond market is moving higher, which is causing speculative stocks to lead. Semiconductor, technology, QQQ, consumer discretionary, communication, and Bitcoin's over here, but that's not here nor there. When was the last time you saw so much stability here? Consolidation, consolidation. We're in a consolidation mode right now. Markets get balanced when they're in a consolidation mode. Here you can see right here. But the fact that the bond market's moving higher is giving the S&P some upside, which is very good. Remember, the bond market and the stock market have a correlation of about 70%, even a little higher. Is that high? Well, the average stock has a correlation to the market of about 0.66%. So 0.66% over 0.70. 70% correlation is significant. It is significant. Hey, Motown guy, maybe we can start singing our Motown songs again if US continues to get better. But I like what I'm seeing here. I do like what I'm seeing. I like how we're on this side of the wall. See, here's the wall. We're on this side of the wall, not on this side of the wall. Bond market. We're moving above the 50-day moving average. We were able to get above all this dreck here, all this garbage. The ascending triangle line is still moving in the right direction. Okay, so I'm okay with where we're at right now. I'm okay with where we're at. I just want to see global markets get better, and I want to see the bond market continue moving higher. As you could see, volatility is kind of stuck here. Volatility is getting its movement from the US dollar, from the gold market right now, from China, and more or less from the US market. But what's fearful is the US stock market. I don't really want to call this a rally. I want to call this more of a consolidation. But this consolidation should cause volatility to decline further, but it's not. It's causing volatility to stay near 25, which means we're still in a danger zone. We still have a huge, huge danger zone. Okay. Let's see what ADP came out with. Let's see if it's moving the market at all. Now, notice all I'm looking for is the bond market right now. I want to see the impact of the bond market. Then I want to look at the market. SMH is not helping the market today. It's down almost a full percent. It's going to be very hard for the market to get it up without semiconductors. We'll get into all of that in a bit. Corey, I'll take a look at your email. I don't have a chance to look at emails this morning. I usually look at my emails after I finish everything in the morning, which doesn't usually happen until about 11 a.m. 11 a.m. is when I start checking my emails, and then I go all the way till about 8:30 at night. So if you guys want to get a response to me, the best thing to do is wait till about 10:30, 11 o'clock, because I'm really focused on the markets the first hour. It takes me, I get to the office at about 9:30. It takes me about 45 minutes to unpack. I mean, get through all the analysis, look at the market, give you guys 150 Telegram alerts, and then I start responding to my emails. By the way, guys, how have you been doing in Trading Zone Live? Trading Zone Live. Let me know how you've been doing in Trading Zone Live. Want to get some feedback from you, because the feedback on the emails I've been getting has just been amazing. So let me know how you've been doing on that. And if you're having issues with the E-minis versus the options. I'm just looking for general feedback. I'll talk about all that in just a few minutes, Jeff. I just want to finish my fundamentals, and then I'm gonna move into the technicals with TC 2000. I figured I'd wait. I wanted to give these reports time to drop before really getting into it all. So just so we could see really what's moving. So I'm just kind of biding my time right now. I'm about to do the report, the fundamental report for you guys, and then we'll get into all of that, okay? Bob says great. Kathy says great. Good. Nathan says trading zone has been really great. Has been really great. Okay. Are others feeling the same thing? Is there anything I could be doing in Trading Zone Live that I haven't been doing aside from giving you guys straight up winners? Good day yesterday. What about the day before, Art? And what about the day before? And what about the day before? And how about the day before that? Good. Bob says I'm still doing options, not E-minis. Not sure about them so far. Gotcha. Good. Using options. Good. I got to tell Matt. Matt's convinced that people are all using E-minis. It's great. E-minis awesome. No less than 20% profit. Green all month. Finally. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let me repost that really quick. And all right. For breakfast. That's fantastic. 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 TDD's great. Monday was sweet bullets. So yeah, we were all sweating bullets. But hey, how did it work out? Worked out great. Is great using options. All right, this is fantastic. I'm gonna have to let Matt know that a lot of people are still having great success with options. Good. Michael doing options. Good. 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 Doing well. Good. 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 Thank you for the feedback, everybody. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to tell you guys, you got to be a brave man to ask for people for a feedback publicly in a morning channel with 500 people. And guess what? Everybody has a good reaction. That's great. That's great. That's great, Dave. Dave, I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that. If you guys want to use options, God bless. You guys know how to use options there too. It's great. I've been trading E-mini when it was bounced off likely moves. Works great so far. Great, great. Good, 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 good. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate the feedback, especially when it's such good feedback. I'm actually may do a survey today in the VIP room. Monday taught me to be patient. That's right, Kathy. Yeah, you could use options, Andre, on the underlying. You can, you can. All right, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on. I wanted to just bite some bites. I wanted to bite some time because I want to wait for the GDP to come out. All right, let's talk about this. Good, good. Scalping machine. Good, good, good. Thank you so much, folks. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Helen says getting over 100% on some options. He did. He did. He did. He had a very good reason. That we had earnings and markets were very choppy. I'm going to tell you guys something. One of the biggest things you should learn to do when you're day trading, and I try to teach you this in the Trading Zone Live. Matt's not the one giving you all those commentary throughout the day. That's me. But one of the biggest things you need to do is you need to know if it's a trend day or a rotational day. If you can identify that, you're about 65% done. Yeah. But thank you guys. Thank you for the wonderful feedback. I do appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked out Trading Zone Live yet, I suggest you do. Yes, you could trade E-minis after the market, of course. All right. So now don't have the GDP yet, just have ADP. ADP is right about, it's like a time clock. It's right about twice a day. But the number is very, very low. By the way, chips are selling off hard. Look at this, guys. Chips are selling off hard. Let's look at the bond market. Bond market's selling off. Went up and then now off. QQQ is going to sell off. Chips are not doing good this morning. And if chips are not doing good this morning, then mega caps usually don't do well. They're down 1.5% right now. 1.5% right now. And SMH is down 1.2% right now. They're both down over 1%. It was Rich. It was the ADP report, and we have this. Rich, you were late today. I want to make sure you're aware of this, Rich. We have GDP at 8:30, but at 10 we have personal income. This is the big report that usually comes. If you guys are late, please listen to me. This is the report that usually comes out on Friday. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why they decided to separate the employment situation with the personal income. It might have been because we had a holiday. I'm thinking because Friday was a holiday. So this report is a very big report. Could be the biggest report of the week following GDP. So please pay attention to 10 o'clock. Please pay attention to 10 o'clock. IRA futures requires 25K. Moondog, I don't know. Why do you need a retirement futures account? Why don't you just open up a regular account at AMP Futures for a couple of $1,000 and be done with it? Why do you need a retirement account? Okay. Yeah, no trading till 10, folks. And only offsetting. You feel free to offset positions till 10, up to 10, but no initiating positions. And I'll be there at the office guiding you. But look at how chips are falling off right now. Look at this. Let's see if it's NVIDIA. Yep. Oh boy. Down almost 3% on the day. Not a good start to the day. You know we're not going to see a lot of upside this morning. Okay, let's continue. I got a lot to talk about. Let me make this bigger. And I do appreciate everybody being here. We already have 500 people here. It's not even a quarter till. I'll put the CTAs up in a minute. So happy you guys are having a good time with Trading Zone Live. So E-minis are down 0.30 more now as investors are awaiting U.S. economic data, including the Fed's favorite inflation gauge. That's this, folks. That's this right here. That's this right here. This is their favorite inflation gauge right here. We want to make sure this number is below 2.5, and we want to make sure this number is below 2.8. And by the way, today the expectations are that they will be lower. If they are not lower, then Trump has a much better argument for the Fed to lower rates sooner than later. Okay? If this is lower, then the Fed is going to tell Trump to shove it, as they've been doing it. Again, I'm just telling you what the game is. I have no vested interest in this. Okay. Does this being the last day of the month play into the market action? No, it doesn't. No. It would if it was Friday and if it was option expiration. But we had option expirations. We had option expirations last Friday. Okay. So again, I'm just giving you guys feedback. But this is something you want to pay very close attention to today. That's what they're saying. That's their favorite inflation gauge. That is what Powell will be looking at 8:30. Supermicro, I told you this stock is a dog. They're having trouble finding an accountant. When a stock has problem finding an accountant, it's very, very bad. And again, they're calling them artificial intelligence server company. Folks, it's a chip stock company. I mean, I love how ambitious they're getting. Artificial intelligence servers. Folks, we don't have use for artificial intelligence servers. It's just a plain old chip stock. I mean, I love the marketing. Here. Artificial intelligence server. Oh my God. It's a chip stock that's about to go out of business. Okay? It's a chips. Let's all calm down. It's a chip stock. I mean, this is not Buck Rogers, okay? Artificial intelligence servers. I mean, my God, did they know how to lay it on thick or what? I mean, I love this artificial intelligence server. My God. Soon they're going to be calling gun companies laser lightsaber companies. Okay, take it easy. A gun is a gun, and a chip is a chip. Artificial intelligence server. Don't get me started. Yeah, I mean, it's a word. It really is a word salad. Starbucks slid 6%, not good. A lot of people use their discretionary money to buy Starbucks coffee. And we all know that for some people, coffee is a drug. My wife, folks, my wife, if you don't give my wife that one cup of coffee this morning, oh my God, she's going to turn into Godzilla. I don't drink coffee. I have a problem with acid. It destroys my esophagus. Just destroys my esophagus. Um, like a week of drinking coffee, I have to get on the purple pill for a month. So I don't drink it, but this is not good for consumer discretionary stocks. This is not good for consumer discretionary stocks. Okay. By the way, Nvidia continues going lower. Look, and SMH, not good, and it's pulling the Dow with it, and it's pulling the QQQ with it, and mega caps, and my dogs are barking, and I know you guys can't hear it, but I can barely hear myself talk. GERD, yes, Jeff, GERD. Oh, I suffered with GERD for it was very, very bad. We deal with 15 kids. We drink 10 cups. Yeah. Yeah. AI. On the trade front, U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday signed two executive orders intended to ease the impact of auto tariffs. I want to talk to you guys about this in a second, okay? Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick told CNBC that the U.S. had reached its first trade deal with an undisclosed country. Well, it would be really helpful to tell us the name of the country and what the deal is, wouldn't it? Yes, first thing people cut off. What Stacy just said is very, very true. The first thing people do is they stop buying things like boats, coffee, things that are extras. They stop buying extras, things they don't need. Luxury homes are, by the way, things that the first thing in real estate that goes down in a recession is luxury homes. Luxury, like homes near lakes, homes near secondary homes. You heard it was India. Very interesting. Coffee tastes bad to me. Problem with coffee and meds. Yeah, I love how it tastes. I just can't tolerate it. I was never able to tolerate red wine or coffee because of the acid. But I was a big Chardonnay fan, so didn't really make a difference. All right, it's 8:30. It's 8:30. Let's see. TLT. Let's look at the bond market. Bond market is going down, straight down. Look, straight down. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the GDP is. Don't have the number yet. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that would be good. That would be great. Oh, I love almond joy. I love almond joy. Love almond joy. Personal consumption. I'm looking at this number right here. I need to know what this number is. Well, the bond market's not reacting. The bond market will tell us everything we need to know, by the way. Do you guys know what the number is? I guess we'll come back to it. But the bond market is not happy about this. The bond market's not happy. Now, I want to say something about Howard Lutnick, okay? Um, First of all, I think he's the biggest moron in the world. He said two things yesterday along with this, okay? He said that the U.S. stock market is wrong. He said the U.S. stock market got it all wrong about tariffs. Folks, I'm going to tell you something about the stock market, and I want you to remember this for the rest of your life. The stock market never gets anything wrong. People get things wrong. The stock market never gets anything wrong. The stock market is always right. Now, you can say something like this to me, and you could say something like this. If you could say something like, for example, you could say to me something like this. You could say this to me. You could say this to me. This time it's different, which is pretty much saying that the market got it wrong, right? Folks, John Templeman, Templeton. The four most dangerous words in investing is this time it's different. You know what the other four most dangerous words in investing is? The market has it wrong. The dumbest thing you could say is that the market has something wrong. Okay? So anybody who says this should be slapped. Okay? He needs to be slapped. The market, folks, never has anything wrong. And the second thing was he said that Apple is looking forward to making its phones in America. Folks, if Apple starts making their phones in America, the company will go bankrupt in 24 hours. Nobody wants to pay $4,000 for an iPhone. Their market cap they'll become a penny stock. So please don't listen to what this moron said because Lutnick is a complete buffoon, okay? All right, let's look at GDP now. Let's see how good it is. Let's see how good GDP is. 1.8? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Look at the bond market. Look at the bond market. Look at the stock market. So folks, next time somebody tells you that the stock market got it wrong, bitch slap them twice and tell them Roger made you do it, okay? Please. The stock market, folks, is never wrong. That's like saying the weather has it wrong. The weather is never wrong. You're wrong. The weather is not wrong. The stock market is never wrong. Okay? All right? Now, this is very bad. This is not good. This is very, very bad. Look at the bond market. Look at the bond market. That's a candle, folks. That is a warning shot right there being fired. We have a good friend who works under Lutnick. She's hating her life. Yes, this is what should the number. Well, it'd be nice if it was 4%, Bob. Look at the bond market. Look at this. Look at this. Look at volatility. VIX. It's not reacting. Let's look at the Dow. The Dow's reacting. Not as bad as the bond market. This is not good. It's not good. That's a very, very weak number. Very weak number. And remember, you have at 10 o'clock, you have this, the preferred inflation gauge. Okay. Right. The dollar, well, let's see. One sec. No, I don't have it yet. Don't have it yet. But I imagine it's not good for we're down now 220 points. This is delayed. This is not good, folks. This is not good. This is not good. US dollars. This is delayed. It's delayed a few minutes. So US dollar. Let's see here. Currency. No, that's the Canadian dollar. Yeah, US dollar is not doing well. It's not doing well. All right, Boyd, please stop it with Boyd. Boyd, I'm gonna try to tell you something. You got to stop this Biden disaster. That's not how the market works. That's not how the market works, Boyd. The market looks forward as far as it can at any given time. It doesn't look back at Biden. The market discounts everything that's known. Stop talking about Biden. There is no Biden. Look forward as far as you can. Do you see Biden anywhere ahead? The market looks forward and discounts anything known, Boyd. Where is Biden in this equation? The guy could barely walk. Please let him stop Biden, okay? We only have one person to blame for this, okay? And we all know what his name is. And look at the bond market. Oy vey, this is going to be a day. Woo! Look at this. Biden. I mean, really, Biden? Biden. We're gonna go there, Boyd. Come on, really? Biden. Oh God. Yeah. You get Biden. Please, let's not involve Biden into this. When Biden left, everything was the stock market was an all-time high, and the bond market was creeping higher. Yeah, forget about Biden. Biden is dead as far as the market's concerned. Biden never existed as far as the market's concerned. SBA Communication up over 6%. Honeywell advanced more than 5%. NXP slumped more than 6%. And boy, oh boy, very uncertain environment due to tariffs. Consumer confidence fell to a 5-year low. 5-year low. Biden had nothing to do with consumer confidence falling to a 5-year low. That's forward-looking. You got it. Boyd, if you analyze the markets like this, you're driving the car and looking at a movie from 6 years ago. Boyd, you got to stop this fundamental nonsense. I'm just being honest with you. It's not going to help you. I'm trying to help you become a trader. Consumer confidence fell to a 5-year low, folks. 5-year low. Now, I want you to understand what this means. 5-year low. A 5-year low. Who was president 5 years ago? Was it Biden or Trump? 5 years ago, who was the president? Thank you. Okay. We're not going to have a rate. There's no way in living hell we're going to have a rate cut unless this number. Now, I'm going to say this. If this number comes in at 2.6 or 2.7, then Trump can say, hey, folks, maybe it's a good time to start cutting rates right now. But I don't think we're there yet. And I think volatility is going to spike right now. By the way, the bond market now for the third bar going down. Third bar going down without any reprieve at all. Okay? Look at QQQ. Please stop blaming Biden for this, okay? Biden. Oy vey. All right, let's continue. 5-year low, folks. We got earnings for a lot of stocks, including Microsoft, Meta, Qualcomm, Caterpillar, Kalak today. Do you guys understand why I didn't put any trades on last night? Do you guys understand why I didn't put on trades last night? I want to show you guys something. What was the last thing that I told you in the VIP room, in the pit yesterday at 323? Remember, we have GDP and 2 FANG stocks tomorrow. We have to be very cautious right now because holding overnight is a big gamble. At 323 to 1,426 people. Did you guys hear? Did you guys get that memo? Did you go long stocks yesterday when you got a FOMO? I didn't. I didn't. Yes, I saved your butt again. Good. Yes, Roger, we have a lot of open trades right now. Yes. Well, the bond market is doing this. Oh my God, this is awful. Look at this. This is just an FU to USA right now. All right. Good. Must be full moon, Richard. Must be full moon. Good, Alan. I'm glad I saved your butts. All right, let's continue. This is important. This is really important. We already know where the GDP is. Now, folks, this is going to be big. This is going to be big. When I mean big, I mean this is an important report. I don't mean the result is going to be big, but this is a very big repulse. We've been going down. We have not had one uptick in the bond market in 12 minutes. Look, not one uptick in the bond market. Not one uptick. Look at this. This is called oy vey moment, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Me too, Kirk. Congratulations. I double what Cam says. Samuel, I remember somebody saying that a few days ago. I wonder what his name was. Core personal, this is very important. Investors will focus on US. Look, I highlighted this in yellow. It's very important. Please don't ignore me. I know you guys like to do things yourself, but don't ignore me. What happened, Bob? Sorry, Bob. We had a driver drive through the building. Oh my God. Bob, that is terrible. Oh my God. A driver driving through a daycare center? That's like the worst thing that can happen. Oh my God. So sorry, Bob. So sorry. I don't mean to get all depressed. That is horrible. That's a nightmare right there. U.S. personal spending and personal income data will be reported today as well. Nobody's focused on it. The bond market still hasn't upticked, by the way. I'm just letting you know we have not had one uptick in the bond market in 14 minutes now. We have pending home sales today. This will not go well with the bond market where it is right now. So sorry about that, Bob. So sorry. That is the worst thing that can happen. That, my friends, is 1,000 times worse than anything that can happen with the stock market. Europe is down just a hair, but I don't really care if they're up or down. I care about volatility because you see US gets its volatility overnight, the morning volatility from overnight markets. So if we don't have volatility overnight in Europe, it quashes the volatility we would have here, aside from these reports that are coming out right now, obviously. Okay? That is terrible. Terrible, Bob. Oh my God. It's terrible. I mean, that's a nightmare right there. Automobile stocks. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So I'm going to give you guys a little freebie right now. Hertz, Hertz. So one of the biggest hedge funds, Bill Akerman's hedge fund, he bought this stock. So I want to give you guys a little tip, okay? A little fundamental. Since some of you guys like fundamentals, I'll give you a fundamental tips. One of the biggest hedge fund holders is holding long in Hertz because he believed that Trump's auto tariffs were going to cause people to buy less cars, new cars, because prices were going to go up on cars. So he bought a bunch of shares of Hertz in anticipation of Hertz making a lot of money from selling their fleet as used cars. After he made that purchase, after old Bill made that purchase, Trump came out and said he's going to not be as harsh on the auto industry that as he thought he would be. As soon as he said that, the price of this stock started selling off. I think our old friend Bill Akerman is selling this stock, and the stock is almost in the gap. And if I'm right, he's going to offset and sell all of the stock, and the stock is going to go back to $4. So remember, he made the decision to buy this stock before Trump came out with his "I'm going to exempt the auto industry," right? So if Trump is going to exempt the auto industry, then he stands to make a lot less money on his bet because his bet is made on the fact that Trump is going to squeeze the auto industry. But Trumpster came out and said, I'm not going to squeeze the auto industry. The stock started selling off. Basically, I'm expecting the stock to go back to $4. Does everybody understand what I just said? Do we have a capiche? Does everybody understand what I just said? Trump pulled a fast one. He pulled the rug under old Bill. under Ackman, okay? So you understand what I'm saying? If Trump is going to be soft on autos, then this stock will go back to its base. Capiche? All right, let's now continue. See, I'm always give you guys a freebie. Now, what I just gave you was a premium idea, and I didn't charge you a penny for it, okay? No, good, Brian. Good to know. Yes. So I think that this stock will benefit from Trumpster being soft on the auto industry, softing on the auto industry. Okay? I just gave you a fundamental play that's based on a gap fill. Capiche? All right, let's continue. Having too much fun with you guys. I'm having too much fun. China closed lower, but nothing about high volatility. Nothing about high volatility in Europe. You see, this is what I'm concerned about, the high volatility, because high volatility will ruin us right now. Institutional investors will not buy value stocks if implied volatility is high. Eagle Beagle. Look at TLT. And remember, we have a major report at 10 o'clock. Let's see how QQQs are doing. Oy vey. See how NVIDIA's doing. Oy vey. SMH. Oy vey. I said oy vey several times. That's not a good sign. So you guys understand, he's one of the biggest hedge fund manager, Daniel, in the world. He bought a lot of, here, you could read it here. Here, I'm going to, here, I'm going to give you the article, okay? Oh, I can't give it to you. It's too big. It's too big. Just go to Google and type in Bill Ackman Hertz, and you'll understand. He's trying to revise it, but it's going to be hard for him to revise it after Trump basically got soft on car stocks. I can't give you the link. It's not showing up. Okay? I'm sorry. It's way too big of a link. Maybe I could do it this way and just give you a link like this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, here I could do it like this. Here we go. Here you go. There you go. I just posted the article for you. Okay? Just posted the article for you guys. So just so you understand what he's trying to do and why it may not be such a great idea, because he was doing this in light of Trump's bet on being tough with car stocks, but Trump backed out. So back here. Okay? Don't say I don't give you bonus plays. Japan closed higher today as trading resumed after a holiday, was boosted by Besant, who said that administration held substantial talks with Japan regarding a potential trade deal. Also, Japan's top trade negotiator stated that he aims to achieve steady progress. Good, 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 good. SMCI tumbled, Snap tumbled, Starbucks tumbled, First Solar tumbled, but Seagate did well. Folks, earnings are going to be playing a back seat to the bond market today. I could promise you that right now. Now, the bond market is bouncing a little bit, but is it gonna go above yesterday's high? That's the question. I don't think so. SMH still no. We're this is a bad report. This is a bad report. Let's talk about the stock market. Do we have upside momentum? No, we have like 40 stocks breaking out to the upside, and we have 13 stocks to the downside. What about 20-week highs? 23 stocks, five stocks making 20-week highs. We're still in this lull. We're still in this lull. Okay. Gold, let's see, gold. GLD. Yeah, gold is moving higher on this news. That's gold after the news. Gold is definitely moving higher. Okay. Yeah, I think it is time, Bob. I think it is time to short Hertz. I don't think there will be a time. I think we are in that time right now. Unless Trump goes back on his word on cars, it's a good time. It's a good time. All right. Volatility. Volatility is moving higher today. Be careful of the next level up, which is 30. 30. If we go above 30, we're in category 3 again. And if we go above 40, we're in category 4 again. If we go above 30, it'll be very hard to trade options once again, as you all know that already. Yes, it is, Moondog. It is. It is. Same Ackman. Um, what about, I already told you stocks, tech stocks are still leading. That will change as the day progresses, unless the report today will be good. We still have tech stocks leading, but they are not leading right now. They are defensive stocks are leading. As far as levels on the SPY, let me give you guys some levels on the SPY. This is a very good session again. The easy money on hers just turned in a little loss. I'm out. All right. Let's look at the bond market. I mean, the stock market. The stock market's already down over 1%. As of right now, actually, the stock market's down 1.34%. Notice we're already below this level here. Here. The 8-day EMA, which is the next support level, is at 544. We're right now at 547, 546.95. The next support is at 544. I know, Tiago, which is why we've been barely swing trading, which is why I haven't been giving you hardly any trades, Tiago, which is why I've been warning you to keep your powder dry. Haven't I been telling you all of this every day here, every single day that we've been here? Is there anything I've been missing? Is there anything I'm ignoring? Is there anything that I'm like, hasn't this been the most accurate, transparent program, telling you completely the truth every single day, not sugarcoating anything, not keeping anything out? So the next level is the 8-day. Then we're at this line where we go back to the bearish part of the country instead of being on the bullish part of the country. This is Inglewood and this is Beverly Hills. This puts us back in Inglewood. Inglewood is a bad area. Beverly Hills is the best area. This is Inglewood. This is Beverly Hills. If we continue going down here, the next level, 544, then 536, and then ba-boom, ba-bam, we're there. Tiago, have I not been telling you that for the last 3 months that this has been the most incredibly difficult period to swing trade? Have I not been giving you a hell of a lot less trades? Not because I don't want to, not because I'm cheap. Have I not been doing that? Have I been telling you we're in a very bad position right now? Haven't I been showing you we have no directional momentum every day? How you have to have over 100 stocks one way or the other to have trends? Haven't I been doing all that? Haven't I been doing that? People who don't live in California think Hollywood is a very nice area. They don't realize Hollywood is a shithole. So we have to, people, most people know Inglewood, Beverly Hills. People think Hollywood is a nice area. People who don't live in LA think Hollywood is a nice area. We all know differently, but let's just keep that private, amongst ourselves. And they are trying to revitalize Hollywood. So anyway, it'll happen in 20 years or so. So let's now continue looking at our charts. QQQ. Remember, people who come to Hollywood, they think Hollywood is a tourist spot. Let's keep it amongst ourselves. Some of us have wax in our ears. Yeah. I've been telling you this every day. I've been telling you, don't go bullish. Don't go buying all these positions that you're buying. Look at the type of stocks that are breaking out. They're all defensive. I've been telling you this every single day. Every single day. So the next level on the QQQ is right here. It's the 8-day, which is at 464.49. We're right now on the QQQ at 467. So the next level is right here, 464 something, okay? All right. 464.80 right there. 464, somewhere around 464. And then all bets are off. SMH. I wouldn't be surprised if we're already at the 8-day EMA. Oh, what did I just say? I wouldn't be surprised if we're already at the 8-day EMA. Look where we're at, folks. Do I know my people or what? That's because it's a story, and I watch the story every day develop like a soap opera. And when people start talking about Biden in my soap opera, it looks to me like they're watching an episode from a few years back. 8-day EMA, folks. We're already at the 8-day EMA. And look at what happened when I drew this line. Did we bypass this line to the upside? No, we did not. No, we did not. Now, you should be worried about this. Why, Roger? Because look at what the strongest sector right now is. Here, let me make it bigger for you in case you have wax in your eyes too, as well as your ears. Semiconductors. Semiconductors are down right now 2%. The SPY is down right now 1.25%. The SMH is down 2%. That's the strongest sector. I have a feeling we're about to go down again. I called it quicksand. I did. I did. Speaking of which, we need to give some links. Thanks, Cam. I almost forgot. I'll be live today at 2 p.m. talking about correlation and seasonality. You'd be foolish to miss it. Okay, some of we're leading lately in the market have been in 20 days. That's a bullish sign. Let's see how it goes. I'm telling you how it's going to go, Tiago. I'm telling you exactly how it's going to go. It's becoming clear to me that the market always overreacts. I've been trading the overreaction both up and down. No losers so far. Excellent. Excellent. As the market turns, I like that, just Jen. I like that. I like that. I'm not sure the ego. Yes, Cam, he'll never do that. His ego is way too big for that. He's just gonna stop talking about it. Here's VIP room link. I'll be talking about all of the goodies at noon today. And here's customer service live link. Puts on SPY, you said you weren't convinced. No, I told you every day that I'm not convinced at all with this rally. Not even close. Not when you have defensive stocks breaking out and you only have 20 stocks breaking out and you have volatility above 20. Hell no. Hell no. I think we're in a shitty position right now. Yeah. Watch the bond market bounce off the VWAP right here and then come right back down. All right. All right, it's time for me to get to work. Let me give you stocks that I like to the upside and downside. I got to get out of here. UNH, UNH, ARE, DQ. Nice, Dr. Serena. Thank you. DQ, Whirlpool. I like this stock for a swing trade. Whirlpool, ARCB. You'll have some liquidity issues with some of these, especially as volatility goes up. But nonetheless, here we are. ARCB, CLS. Got to get out of here. Celestica. I spend too much time with you. Wait for this to go below the wait, I think this is the wrong symbol. CCS. I got the wrong. I wouldn't pick this stock for you right now. This stock right here. CCS, not CLS. CCS. That's better. Yeah, I wouldn't give you a stock that's right at the 200. I know myself better than that. It's not the worst idea. Ringo, where's Paul? Where's Paul and the rest of the guys? But I'm joking around, Ringo. I'm just playing around with you. But that's not such a bad idea. Helena Troy. Let me give you longs that I like. Mosaic. This is a defensive stock. It's a defensive stock. Core. This is a defensive stock. Really like how this stock is looking. Zscaler. A lot of these stocks are overbought. The chart doesn't look great. I'm only giving you the best that's out there right now. I wouldn't be doing this right now, by the way. Remember, even though these stocks are on my watch list, these are not 10 A plus setups. Maybe Core is, but there's not that many of them. Maybe 2 or 3 out of this list. That looks very nice. CME looks very nice. Very nice. Uh, FinTech, by the way, GFL looks very nice. These are not day trading stocks, folks. I'm telling you right now. TTWO looks very nice. This has to come back. A lot of these stocks need to come back to the 8-day EMA, which they're going to do today. And DGX looks pretty good. Again, I'm giving you the best stocks out there right now. I have very few to choose from. Look, 40, not 150, 40, which means my choices are not A plus stocks. I am giving you stocks that are out there, but there are very few A plus setups. There are very few setups that make me want to drool right now. There are very few setups that are making me going like, oh man, I can't wait to buy this. Oh yeah, I'm not seeing that right now. Please, please, please understand. The reason I'm not giving you a lot of trades right now, it's not because I'm trying to make a fashion statement. It's because I'm trying to protect you from yourselves. I know a little bit more about the market than the majority of you. I don't think you guys appreciate the position we are in right now and how shitty we are looking right now as far as the market is concerned. The longer we stay below the 200-day moving average, the more the market will become comfortable staying below the 200-day moving average. We are not in a good position right now. And if this report at 10 a.m. is bad, it's not going to be good. It may actually be, if this report is bad, it may actually give us a bullish run because then it'll be interpreted that we do need to lower rates faster. But again, I'm not going to go and project that. I will be updating you the full time. Where can you read about Alpha Trading Zone Live, Santiago? Just call customer service. The captain has switched to fasten seatbelt signs. Yes, exactly. Please, folks, I want you to understand something. I'm literally sitting in front of a computer 8 hours a day. If I don't put on trades, I'm really bored. The day goes by really slow. I'm sitting there anyway looking at 12 monitors like this. It doesn't cost me anything to give you guys trades. The only reason why I don't give you guys trades is because I don't want you to lose money. So I want you to understand there's a reason for all of this. And the reason is I don't want you to lose your ass. Okay? All right. Please, please, please. Going short has always been safe, just depending on what's going on right now. Just be careful today. Please be careful. Be careful. Watch every step that I take. Read my not my testimonials. Read my, like when I say to you something like, remember, we have GDP and two FANG stocks tomorrow. We have to be very cautious right now because holding overnight is a big gamble. I could have given you 20 stocks to go long overnight long yesterday, but I didn't give you any. Why? Because I was fearful of what's going to happen today. Sitting on hands and watching paint dry is more profitable than the elevator, right? Exactly. Exactly. All right. Yeah, I've been bored too. What are you going to do? All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget, customer service live, Cam and Gustavo show, my VIP room. Let me give you those links one more time. 2 o'clock, I'm going to have a live class. Live class. I'm going to have VIP room at noon where I will be breaking down a lot of goodies for you. I'm going to do the full 20 sector breakdown and FANG stock breakdown, which will be very, very good. And then let me give you the link for customer service live, and then I'm out of here. All right. Ciao. Folks, please be careful. Don't be foolish. Don't go bargain hunting. Don't make a fool out of yourself and succumb to FOMO. FOMO is like a drug, and drugs are bad for you. Bye. Bye, guys. Please be careful. I'll be updating you throughout the entire day. I'm going to be at work all day today. All right. I don't have anything till except the VIP and 2 o'clock class. Check your Telegram.